Yeah, I'm the new president of ProSilva Slovenia since last year, 2021. Last year we became the official association of ProSilva. Before we were just a part of another forestry association. So I think it's very important for us because we are kind of the founders of ProSilva. ProSilva was founded in Slovenia, and we have also a long tradition of close to nature forestry. So I can say that we are kind of an experts in this. Yeah, and I think it's very good now because we are also some new people. We have now more young people with new ideas, and I'm really looking forward to develop some new ideas and to do some new activities. We also have quite a good team, also with people who have more experience. So I'm really glad that how they doing forestry management in other countries, especially in countries where close to nature forestry is not so developed. And I'm now more aware of the importance of this close to nature forestry, and now I'm more, how to say, grateful for this experience that we have in Slovenia.
This meeting for me is a great opportunity to meet people who share the same ideas of forestry. Having just finished my studies in Scotland, I'm very keen to exactly do that, meet people who share the same ideas of forestry and expand my knowledge, which is very limited at the moment, on an international point of view. So I have the input from people from different countries and just share experiences from different countries and see the differences, different types of management, forestry, tree species, the different approach to continuous cover forestry.
Okay, and what do you think about the idea, should ProSilva establish a kind of platform for internships to exchange students within the different countries so that your experience can expand? What do you think about this idea?
I think students need that. They need to have access to it, I think. I don't think universities alone are enough. I think we need to share between different countries more so. And ProSilva is a perfect, for students that are interested, it's a perfect platform.
I think close to nature forestry is to play a great role, a key role in the forest management in our country, in Spain. It's not well considered right now. It's like nobody talks about it very much in the last years. Maybe lately I've been feeling, I had the sense of many people is asking about this, not really for the forestry sector, but from other sectors like conservation and social uses. So I think it's like a new opportunity for this kind of management that, in my opinion, recovers some of the past knowledge of managing the Mediterranean forest as well, because it's continuous cover management, a mixture of species. So I think it's to play close to nature forestry is to play a key role. About my impressions of this meeting, I always expect the ProSilva Europe meeting with happiness, let's say. I always take things back to home. Although the forests are very different of mine, there's always something to learn and to apply, learning from the others. So for me, it's a meeting that I can help being here every year that is possible, learning from the others and applying also in my place.
I'm Jan, I come from Denmark, and I have been a forester for 30 years now. For me, natural generation and the ProSilva way to manage forest is the right way. To harvest the trees when they are mature through target dimension cutting seems for me to be the right. It's economically best to take the trees when they are big and let the smaller trees wait some years so they will get the right dimension. If you do it this way, then the seedlings and the regeneration appears of itself. So it's a way to manage the forest, I find, economically sustainable and also ecologically sustainable. This meeting we have here in Luxembourg, I think it has been a very good meeting. We have talked about topics all around the forest, water resources, Badstein the other day, and today it was the use of more tree in buildings. And this, together with all the networking we have with foresters from other countries, I find a good way to use my time.
Yes, it is really a very great honor and wonderful opportunity for me to participate in ProSilva meeting. Yeah, I was many years in list of representatives of different countries as representative of Estonia, but now I am here and I really enjoy the program which is covering all different values of forests, since environmental value until timber and wood, and program is very full of information and opportunity to be so much in forest and to see with different soil and forest types and problems which we have, how to keep in balance production and environment protection and timber production. It is very important because in my home country we have also a lot of problems how to keep in balance environment and timber. And for example, for which I try to collect information is that I have one practical research project in Estonia, and for the end of the year I must put together some recommendations for such landowners who want to move from clear cuttings management system to continuous cover system. And it is not easy for boreal conditions, but working in forest here I try to collect the best ideas how to do it. And another thing about which I am thinking, how to organize in Estonia a ProSilva subgroup, and as I know, just started one group of small landowners, small forest owners who are very interested to protect his forest and to do it voluntary. And there are not only just forest owners but also some young scientists, one doctoral student. I will take with them contact, and if they agree and if ProSilva is agree, then I hope that for the next meeting also there is ProSilva real working group in Estonia, where members are since landowners until forest researchers. So thank you very much for this good program, for hospitality. I really enjoyed every day, every presentation.
So I'm Sylvain Meyer, I'm a freelance forest engineer, and I had the opportunity to visit for the first time Luxembourg. It was a country that I never visited before, and I appreciate it very much because I have a good idea of forestry in Luxembourg, and know a little bit about their problems, how they are involved in nature conservation as well. So I'm quite satisfied. It was some good opportunity to know people from very different places in Europe, and this is very fruitful for me.
Yes, hey, hello, I'm Annukka Valkeapää and I come from Finland. I'm executive director of Finnish Association for Continuous Cover Forestry, Silva. And now we are a member of ProSilva, which is very, very nice. and here in ProSilva's annual meeting, so we have got very nice inspiration on ways how to manage the forests. And it has been also very nice to hear that quite many people have the same aspirations and same questions they are working with.
my name is Daniel Lemke, and I am, let's say, a team leader of ProSilva board in Poland. We have a status as a subdivision in Polish Forestry Society, and now we are 4 people. It's a team, and we are making decision, together. We are speaking, and what is the future? In September, we have a plan to kickstart conference about close to nature forestry ideas in the central part of Poland. And yes, we met for the first time in Czech Republic in annual meeting, and from that time we were looking in Poland for a possibility to establish such an organization, because I think it's very challenging, very challenging times in Poland, and it was very nice to be a part of your meetings or your conference, and the new ideas, new topics which we have in Poland, but in a small scale. But we would like to establish, the system of demonstrational objects in Poland, and because Poland is quite big country, and with very different forest ecosystems, from the beach stands, from the mountain stands to pine stands on the sandy soils in the rest of the Poland. And now we are challenging with climate changes, really, and even pine, which was for us, a must tree, so which we were very how to say, we were sure that it will be not a problem with pine, like pioneer species. But now even pine stands are dying in Poland, especially in the central part of Poland, and we are thinking about what to do. And ProSilva meetings with the colleagues is giving us really a possibility to discussion, to think about it, and to maybe to change our look to silviculture methods, because most of our cuttings are clear cuts, and we are trying to make a higher scale of natural generation, even pine. So, which in some cases we reach about 50% of clear cuts we are regenerating naturally, which is very nice results. So I hope the future will be. I'm very optimistic, and because we have signs from the whole of Poland, from the foresters, from scientists, they want to be a part of ProSilva movement. So I expect from this September conference something good, something new, and we are inviting and a lot of every our ProSilva colleagues from the whole Europe, especially from northern countries like from Finland and Sweden, because the conditions are quite similar, and we will discuss about continuous cover forestry in case of pine stands, so which could be very interesting. And thank you.